Michaela Smith is with us from North Pocono and now Marywood University. Michaela, let's talk about your experience. When did you first get involved with track and field, and then when you say, yeah, I'm kind of starting to like this?
So I got involved my junior year of high school. I thought I was a great softball player, so I was like, you know what, I'll go up for the throws team. I instantly fell in love with it. I love the whole side of just throwing and the teammates and the camaraderie of it, but then I also like the strength and conditioning side because lifting is important to throwing. So that was really fun, and then I decided to go for it in college too because I'm a phys ed major, so I'm really active. I live a really active lifestyle. I love it. It was a great way to make friends, and I'm so happy I did it in college.
Favorite throwing event?
Hammer, definitely the hammer.
Just something about that. It looks like it's a lot of fun.
It's so fun. It's really hard technically, but it's so fun to see it fly. It really is.
Women's rugby, you
Yeah.
gave that a shot at Marywood?
I did. I joined that my senior year. It's new this year, so I decided to, you know what, it's always been like a little dream of mine to play rugby. So I'm really happy I got to play it and experience that this year too.
Fun with the team, hanging out. Talk a little bit about. It's a small school, but you know, usually people are pretty tight at Marywood.
Yeah, our track team's really, really close. It's a great way to make friends. Like the freshmen every year, we take them in under our wing. We know that like they know that we're all their friends, that we're there for them. The sophomores all the way up to the seniors, and it's just fun. You know, we do pool parties, we do pasta parties, we do anything related to food. We love eating food as a team, so it's just fun hanging out. You know, we're a really tight knit group.
Got a younger brother, Matthew?
Yeah.
Tell us about him.
He's the complete opposite of me. He's really into like studying in school, really into like politics and history. He's a sophomore down at Elizabethtown College, so really proud of that kid.
You're pretty darn smart yourself.
Yeah.
3.79. Well, give yourself some credit, but talk about education, you know, maybe coaching, what you'd like to do in the future.
So I think it's under 10 days away from graduating. I'm a senior. I'm going to be looking for a phys ed job, maybe hopefully at a local school district. I do have a coaching minor. I'd love to coach one day, multiple sports, basketball, track and field, volleyball. I love it all. I'd love to do it.
You'd be a great find and a women's throwing coach. Those are hard to come by. So start poking around and getting your name out there. And here's a big plug for you right now. Let's talk about your folks and the people that are on your team, the cooperating teachers. And you got a nice cast kind of supporting who you are.
My parents, they've always been my biggest supporters. They're there through all my I was a multi-sport athlete. I'm so grateful for them. They drove me around to all these practices, all these games, all these tournaments. They were really my biggest cheerleaders, biggest supporters. I love it so much. I love them so much. And then my cooperating teachers, they're there for me this year. They're always reassuring me, make sure I'm doing a good job. They're helping me along the way to become a better teacher.
Talk about your young coaches here at Marywood University.
They're you know what, they're new, but they're so knowledgeable in their sport. Coach Aaron's awesome. He came right in and had goals and set goals for us and knew what he wanted to do with us. Then we have Coach Tyler Shadow. He's awesome too. He was not only an athlete in Marywood track and field. He now is a coach. So we respect him that he knew how we operate, how we operate now, and he's carrying that over into being a coach. So it's really nice to have somebody that's seen both sides of it. And then we have we have new coaches this year. Coach Lauren, she's awesome. She's one of our girl coaches, so she's really tight with the girls side. And then we have Coach Carl. He's like our mental strength coach. He's really helping us out, not only with like the behind the scenes part of it too, you know, getting us ready, fit, psychologically and mentally for the meets.
There's a lot to it, and staying healthy is a big part of it as well.
Yes.
Michaela, thanks for sharing your story. We wish you the best going forward.
Thank you.
Kaylee Orr with us here on the John Mendola Show, a senior, North Pocono as well.
Yeah.
Finds her way at Marywood University. What's this experience been like for you at Marywood?
It's been the best experience. You know, I didn't know going into it, staying close to home. All of my friends are going away, you know, but I think that was the best move for me. You know, you get to be a little bit away, but you're still here, and if you need anything, it's 20 minutes away, and the campus is awesome, and teachers are great. So, yeah, it's been awesome.
distance.
Yes.
Not everybody likes that. Like, you can't get a junior high kid to go run a couple miles. It's so hard. Talk about how you got involved running distance.
My dad has been a distance runner forever, and as little as I can remember, he had us over at Lake Scranton, you know, running or walking.
Go for
whatever.
a run.
Yep, exactly. Before I wanted to do it.
Sure.
So, but yeah, so we just started with him and kind of never quit since then.
That's a great story. Cross country as well. How much did you enjoy that?
I love cross country. It's different from track. It's a smaller team, so it's kind of a different dynamic. Both are like awesome. You know, you get different people and you get to hang out with different groups, but it's a really tight knit there. Yeah.
You got gurus. You got Pirelli, you got Aaron's. I mean, these guys know about long distance running.
Oh, you can't learn from better coaches, honestly. I mean, really, we lucked out with the best with that. Both such good runners. I mean, winning marathons and everything, and they're so easy to work with, and they're so there for you. They're fun. They're good coaches. It's great.
Let's talk about your dad rubbing off on you and maybe keeping that family tradition alive one day down the road. If you have a family of your own, I think you're going to pull them out and say, hey, we're going for a run.
I would hope so. I want to. I think it's a great thing that we got into, and I'd love to keep it going.
You have a sister, Carrie, who's older. Talk about your relationship with her and what she's up to.
Oh, we're super close. She's a PA. She works in Dunmore at Pain Management, runner as well. So, but yeah, we live together in school. Very close friends, you know. She's always there, so it's awesome.
Let's talk about the major at Marywood and what you hope to do with that in the future.
Yeah, I'm accounting and finance. I have a dual major. I haven't decided exactly what route I'm going in. I have an internship with Baker Tilly this summer in auditing. So hopefully that'll give me some more clarity. I've done some tax, so maybe figure it out from there which route I'm going to go with it.
Sounds like a great opportunity.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Your folks, talk about what they've meant to you, supporting you in academics, athletics, all life's problems. We all have them, right?
They've been the best. I mean, whatever I want to do, they support me, whether it was going away to school, staying here, running at school. You know, they never pushed me into anything, but they always supported me or were there to talk about what I wanted to do, you know, help me figure things out. They've just been amazing support system for me.
Well, it sounds like you figured out life pretty much up until this point. We wish you the best going forward.
Thank you.
Lindsay Ansbro with us here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire. We're at the Takeaway Kitchen at our Carol and Janelle. You're a sprinter and a jumper. Let's talk a little bit about your background, how you got involved in track and field.
I started in middle school in the 6th grade. I actually got coerced into doing it by my middle school gym teacher because I would beat all the boys in the 100-meter dash on relay day. So that's how my track career started, and I just never stopped since then.
Well, you like to have some fun with your teammates, bowling and manhunts and all these different things, capture the flag. Yeah. Talk about the fun and the camaraderie.
We like to do a lot of things together. I think a lot of us only hang out with each other. We tend to do a lot of things together. Like when we're here, most of the time on breaks a lot. So we do the capture the flag inside the gym. We turn out all the lights. We get glow sticks. So we get the whole group together. We like to get the freshmen involved as early on as possible. So that's like when we get the group together, just so they can get to know us before the season starts.
A couple siblings, Kayla and Shay. Talk about what they're up to and where they at in life.
Kayla is a senior in high school. She's just about to graduate from a performing arts academy. She's a dancer, and she's going to head to Rutgers. And then Shay is actually my half-sister. She's 5 years old, so she's going to start kindergarten next year.
Very good. How about your major at Marywood?
I'm an athletic training major.
And what do you hope to do with that in the future?
I actually just passed my boards to be a certified athletic trainer, and I just got a job. I took the position through UHS Binghamton. It's United Health Services, so I'm going to be contracted out to a high school.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very nice. How about some family, role models, people in your life that have helped make a difference and mold you as the person you are?
My mom and dad definitely have been role models to me. My grandparents as well. They're very hardworking people. My grandparents from Florida worked really hard to where they are now.
It's great to hear. How about your relationship with your coaches at Marywood? Obviously, Rob just getting the job in August. Kevin Borelli's been a part of the crew for a couple of years. So,
me and Rob actually got to know each other pretty early. I was on the hiring committee for him. Myself and Tim Hackenberg were. So I got to know him a little bit before everyone else was. And I'm one of the more head captains on the team, so I went in the beginning of the year and sort of introduced myself and got to know him really right off the bat. And then Tyler Shadow, our assistant coach, he was an athlete with me my freshman, sophomore year, so me and him have a very good relationship.
You look back on your Marywood career, you're thinking it was a pretty darn good choice?
Oh yeah. I think I've definitely, this year, getting that win definitely solidified my career here.
Last weekend felt really special, I'm sure.
Definitely.
And talk about sharing that with everybody and the guys and the girls. It was pretty special.
Exactly. It was definitely a good feeling. This team is like my family. So being able to do that with them really meant a lot to me.
Lindsay, pleasure to meet you, and congratulations on that new gig, and we wish you well.
Thank you.